Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is PD Prowlock, and yes, it's happened. Alan Pardew has left Newcastle to go to Crystal Palace. Well, I presume it's going to please most of us Geordies, including me. Because, let's see how it went from starting off pretty good till it all went tits up, or piss poor, whatever you want to say. Right, the first time when he came in 2010. Because think about it, after Chris Hughton got sacked, Ashley was looking for what you call a yes man, and he found him in Alan Pardew, of course, didn't he? Because they're both Southerners, so there you go. What do you expect? But the thing is, like, because the way Newcastle got rid of Chris Hughton was shambolic. He was doing the right job, and that was good when he left. But all thing is, when Pardew first came at Newcastle, all his job he had to do when he came in was from December was keep winning the Premier League. Especially because we just come promoted again that season. We'll finish 12th that season. Not bad. Because when you expect a promoted team to be a promoted team who's just come up from the Championship, you expect it to be down the lower bottom anyway, so fair enough. Newcastle finished 12th that season. But what happened there, thing after that, in January 2011, Andy Carroll was sold. What do we believe on the story of that? Was he forced out, or did Pardew make him leave, or did he want to leave? I don't know. But and so Newcastle couldn't get anyone in. But we're trying our best to stay, and he kept winning the Premier League. Fair enough to that one. 2011-12 season. Well, people say it was a great season, but we all know it was a bit of a fluke season, I can tell you. But thing is, like, we got rid of players in 2011 like Kevin Nolan, Joey Barton, Jose Enrique. Well, but we brought people in like Johan Cabaye, Demba Ba, thing, and say he got Marvel. He brought Ben Arthur. No, that was back in January. I forgot I mentioned that one, but fair enough, and we had to see what we could do, and I thought we were really going to struggle, but a draw against Arsenal, then we ended up beating Sunderland, and then Newcastle went on unbeaten till at least into November. That was a very surprising thingy with them, because Demba Ba was getting all the goals. That's why the first half of the season he takes over and scores. So there you go. But coming into 2012, Newcastle think we need that number 9 player back in. And we brought in Papi Cisse as well. But what happens? Demba Ba stops scoring, and then Cisse takes over and scores, and we finished 5th that season. See, that's why you can say it was a bit of a lucky season. That was amazing. It was a Bar Cisse Ben Arthur playing. That was really a decent, good partnership. 4-3-3 formation, just playing right next to each other. Fair enough. But here it comes the next season after that. Newcastle slipped from 5th to 16th. So you're thinking, oh, what's happened here? Like, because Pardew thought he would change it around a little bit. Okay? What I do is, I'll just play ball in the middle, but I'll throw Cisse out on the wing. Very ridiculous that was, like. And what happened that season? We were close, that close, from being relegated that season. It was just shows how when people say, oh, was it Europe? Was it not Europe that made us? No, not with that. And to be honest, that time we only brought like maybe a couple of young players in. Anita, that was the replacement for Danny Guthrie when he left. But that was later. But that was it really. And we bought like Bigger Romana, whoever he is. Well. And also, I also forgot to mention this, the season 2011 we bought David Sandlon, apparently the replacement for Enrique, but I don't think so. But what happened that season, 2012 season, we were really badly struggling, because Pardew looked for this formation. I'll watch a bit of Chelsea and see how their formation, I think, let's give that a try. What happened? It completely fucked us that season. Badly. We go from 5th to 16th, which probably say is Kenny Dalglish drop style, because we know that. Because think about when Dalglish took over was at Newcastle, he got one from 2nd, and the season after that we finished 13th, so that's 11 places drop. So if you compare it to 2011 and 12, to 12th, 13th. We go from 5th to 16th. So that's 11 places dropped as well. So that's all you could say about that. But we were really badly struggling that season. Not Europe. It just shows how shite we were. We got beat off Sunderland. Well, think about it. What I had to do is, well, before that, we were really struggling all the way up to January. But Pardew think we had to get players in now. We brought Sissoko, Gouffran as well. And who else did we brought? We brought Debussy in. Young Mbewa and Hadara. So I remember that. And it still didn't change a lot. Well, a couple of few games we did alright, but coming to about March, our away games were shocking. We only won 2 away games that season, so you think, hold on, there is something wrong here. Like, well, you could only beat. We only won the first away game in January that season, and we just couldn't grab an away win before January. That was a shocking thing. That terrible. And it just shows how bad we were that season. We were very close to getting relegated. The only thing that kept us from getting relegated was fucking Swansea beating Wigan. So that's what kept there. That's what made us stay up that season. And but we had to get the win against QPR, but we did. But think about it. That season, we got beat 3-0 off Sunderland. We just came out of Europe after that, after getting dubbed up by Benfica. But think about it. It wasn't Europe, because think about it. Towards the end of April in 2013, we got absolutely bad 6-0 of fucking Liverpool. 6-0 at home. That is absolutely embarrassing, that. Can you think there's something wrong there? And people think Pardew should have went by then right now. But he didn't. He had to, unfortunately, we kept them on. Yeah, so, there we go. So Newcastle had to get a winner again against QPR to stay in the Premier League. But the 2013-14 season, think about it. But again, Man City got absolutely bad because we're still playing that stupid Chelsea formation. But we had to change. But after that, we changed it around, like 4-4-2, 4-3-3, whatever it was. I don't know. Think about it. But Newcastle went on a win streak in November, which was good. Pardew got manager of the month. Fair enough for that. But it's, and the thing is, we didn't buy anyone that season. 2 loan players. Remy, we got on loan, that was it, who was then going straight back to his club. Well, now he went off to Chelsea after that. So that's like, and think about it. What happened when Remy got injured the games, we were still fucking knackered. Just think about it. And we bought a flop in Luke de Jong as a loan signing. Because we never even replaced Demba Ba that season. But, and again, coming towards part of March, all the way up to the end of April, Newcastle were losing games by 3 goals or more. So that's how it shows how bad that was as well. And we finished 10th that season, I think. But that was still horrible to watch as well. And we got, and Sunderland beat we both times that season. So you think, way. So that's why it just shows Pardew was thinking in his head that people wanted him out. And they still did. I'm just giving my honest opinion. But coming into the next season, we'll bring players in. We'll bring in Siem de Jong, Remy Cabella, Riviere, Jan Mart. Fair enough, these players. We had to sell players like Debussy and also. But also the thing that happened last season, Johan Caballo was sold, and who did we bring in? Fucking no one. Which Pardew was going on about every time. Is Caballo going to stay? I don't know. Well, then after thinking that excuse was done. So we're thinking, right, Pardew's bringing players in, and you think this has got to be his last chance to get things right. And think about it. We didn't win a game till at least coming on to October, which is another shocking thing. Fair enough, we couldn't beat Man City. But we drew 3-3 with Palace, for fuck's sake. We can't do that. We got humped 4-0 off Southampton, who got rid of the likes of players like Lambert, Lallana, Luke Shaw and all them. Fuck me, that was horrible as well. And after that, Newcastle were just on a really bad run. But think about it, it started to change a little bit. We beat Leicester. We managed to take a win at Spurs. We'll beat Liverpool as well. We'll play after Liverpool. West Brom will beat QPR. So and we'll take Man City out of the cup as well. So Newcastle won about a 6-game winning streak, but then it stopped at West Ham. Oh well. And but we'll manage to stop Chelsea's defeated streak as well. But it didn't change much though. We're hunted Arsenal and frickin' Sunderland beat her again. Really, 4 games Alan Pardew lost. Derby games Alan Pardew lost when he's manager at Newcastle. So it just shows how not good enough Alan Pardew was, because his tactics went straight down the plug hole after all that time. But he should have went earlier, but because people thinking all the banners had all the signs saying sack Pardew because they had enough of it, because they didn't like how he's style of football, where he was thinking about hoofing balls, lone striker, hoofing balls to a lone striker, and also trying to play hoofing balls to a Shola Amiobi replacement striker. Frick me. You know I'm on about Perez and Riviere. But that's it, he's gone. Fair enough. To be honest, I wish him good luck on Crystal Palace job. Let's see how we can do with them. Okay, especially. But the thing is, I'm going to say about this, whichever manager comes in, this is what this needs changing. Do people say the coaching needs changing? I don't know. I think John Carver can be a decent good coach. He's been there a while. He was there when Bobby was there. We'll see about that. But this is what I want. If the new manager comes in, I want him to show how to get the tactics right, how to get the team motivated and also for the game, especially how we can win derbies. And when it comes to transfer window, we need decent players in who know how that they can do in the how well they can do in the Premier League. But, and not just that, but we need to get rid of the shite in the team as well. And people know which players I'm going to be on about. I'm not going to name them all because people know who I'm on about. We need to get rid of the crap we've got out of this team, because it's not good enough. They're not good enough for this club. They're just not good enough for this football club. So what is the point? And that was part of that he was keeping them on when they knew they weren't good enough in the first place. So that's why, what if this new manager comes in, good tactics, can get players in, decent, who can perform in the Premier League, and the crap needs to go out that team, and whether all the shite players need to go now. To be honest, if Pardew's in Palace, if he wants them, because Pardew apparently rates them, why, there you go Pardew, why not take them with you? Take them, because they can have them, because we think, we do, because we know, our fans know, the crap we've got in our team is not good enough. And the thing is, why do we still keep playing them? Or is it because they're good lads and all that? Well, I don't know. If the player's not good enough, why not just tell them to go? That's my thingy, but oh well, we'll see what happens with this new manager, especially. But the good thing is, Alan Pardew's gone. That's it. No more shite tactics, and no more shitty excuses as well, and no more collisions on how headbutting people as well. That's the thing I forgot to mention back in last season. Well, that's it. He's gone. Ashley's yes man has gone to Crystal Palace. Oh well, fair enough. That's my video done of Alan Pardew has left Newcastle for Palace. I hope you enjoy what I've just done. Like, comment, get subscribing if you want to. It's up to you if you want to do it. I'm not forcing you to do it. Give me some suggestions on any videos I should do coming up. Let's see. Hope you enjoyed, as I said, what I've done, and I'll see you all later. Take care for now. Let's hope this new manager we're getting is going to be better than Alan Pardew.